Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Welcome once again to another edition of Geek Culture Congress. Some of your hosts always, Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez. Welcome to the live stream, to the live show, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I am by myself. It is all good. We're here to talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about all the nerdy things that have been going on, man. It's been a great time. And maybe if you're a DC fan, not such a great time, but we're definitely going to get some resolution to that. We're going to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into it right away. First, I want to wait for hopefully one of the co-hosts show will join me shortly. And if not, it's all good, man. We're going to get into it. Thanks to Andrew for hanging out. Andrew, I appreciate you, brother. We are talking everything nerd geekdom here on Geek Culture Congress. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about, and I know you've seen the headlines. I know you have seen it. It's hard to ignore. It's very hard to ignore, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just going to get right into it, man. James Gunn, on the DC side of things, you know, he is the person behind now DC Studios. And before we continue, I want to welcome my good friend, Mr. Joy Franchise. How you doing, sir?
What's happening?
What's going on?
You know, just chilling, vibing.
Chilling? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see you always, man. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here today.
For sure.
We touching the hot subject, the hot topic of the week, man. James Gunn and his new DC Studios. A lot of banter going on. A lot of banter going on Twitter. A lot of rumors. A lot of talk, man. We're gonna touch it a little bit. What's your take on it? What's your stand away take right now on everything that's going on over there, huh?
I'm all for it. It's unfortunate that we didn't really get to see the Henry Cavills of the world and Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck, that whole Snyderverse situation that was supposed to happen, which really didn't pan out to be what we thought it was going to be.
Right.
It just sucks to not see these stories, continue, even though, they haven't said whether or not they're not going to.
Yeah, they haven't.
They haven't said they're going to. They want to keep Gal Gadot, so that's
right.
a plus. They want to keep Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I have no idea. I haven't heard any crazy news about Henry Cavill not being Superman.
Right.
But for damn sure, it's just unfortunate that these actors and actresses didn't get a chance to really fulfill the hype that was around the DC Snyderverse. Unfortunate, but I trust James Gunn's vision.
Yeah. We don't know exactly what's gonna happen, and we, just a little bit of a hearsay, he said, she said, and a little bit of James Gunn, just kind of like talking about what he's dealing with, really. You know what I mean? The newest headline is this one that I'm showing right here from Variety. Is James Gunn says Superman is a huge priority for the new DC universe, if not the biggest priority. Okay, and apparently he just tweeted that, I guess. So that's just one of the big tweets that he said. Want to really talk about it was the actual big announcement of all the changes that were going to happen in DC, and also James Gunn's response to that. And I want to find that article first. But recently, and James Gunn has been a little spicy with people on Twitter as well. There's a gentleman that does the Den of the Nerds channel that has way more viewers than we do. He apparently had tweeted James Gunn does not like Henry Cavill, and somebody tweeted at James Gunn and asked him to confirm or deny that, and he said false. Then the Den of Nerds went back at him on Twitter and said, hey, multiple people are still telling me that you don't like Henry Cavill.
Spicy talk. Spicy
when
talk.
then James Gunn clapped back at the poor guy, and it was pretty spicy. It was pretty spicy. James Gunn. Let's see if I can find it. James Gunn Twitter. How about that? Let's just go right to the source, man. Right? Go right to the
Yeah.
source. Yeah. Let me load this. Let me load this bad boy up right here. Thank everyone who's joining. If you want to be part of the show, man, you got a comment. You want something to talk. You want to talk about something? By all means, you drop it right there in the comments, and we will talk everything, man. We got a lot of things we got to talk about. And that's not just about James Gunn. We got a bunch of trailers that happened and stuff that we got to talk about that we didn't catch up from last week, including the brand new trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Which is right here on the man James Gunn's Twitter feed right here on the pinned tweet. And what's the hype level, man? What's your hype level before we continue with the DC stuff? Since we're on the James Gunn tip, what's the hype level for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, man? I kind of like we finally got a quick look at Adam Warlock here. Yeah,
Right.
what do you think?
Yeah. The Adam Warlock. The first look was cool. I can't wait till the second trailer comes out. We get a little bit more. But I think the hype level's there, dog. I think we're really excited to see the entire Guardians family once again. James Gunn once again directing. The rumor on Twitter going around is that one of these guys is gonna die in the movie. So I don't know what the over under is on Rocket, but it seems to be like the popular take right now on Twitter of him no longer being a Guardian of the Galaxy and that character's arc being over with. And it's crazy because you get that vibe from this trailer too, dog.
Right.
Like all these Rocket scenes. His girlfriend that you see, like even the Peter Quill, breaking down crying. They're saying that that's probably the scene where it happens. So it's like I don't want to see it happen. I really love this group of people or characters together as this specific Guardians team. But man, if they do that, it'd be unfortunate. But
yeah, man, I'm getting a lot of High Evolutionary vibes from the trailer, man. It seems like that's a definite.
The High Evolutionary is actually played by the same actor who is in the Peacemaker series.
Okay.
He was the I forgot what those the alien race was, but he's the High Evolutionary. He actually pulled up to San Diego Comic-Con in character when they made the announcement or when they brought out the cast on stage. I think it's cool. I think the High Evolutionary story is dope. It's definitely going to be a more Rocket-driven story. I think High Evolutionary will have something to do with Adam Warlock and Adam Warlock going up against the Guardians at first.
Right.
And I think by the end of the movie, Adam Warlock will become a Guardian by the end of the flick. So yeah, that's pretty much my little theory on it. And it's crazy because you actually get to see a bit of High Evolutionary's world. I think it's called it's called Half World or something like that. I forgot what the hell it's called. I'm gonna find out. But you get to see that. That's why you see like an Earth type, like the Guardians land on a planet that looks exactly like Earth, only that like there's mad, animals dressed up in suits and moving around like humans.
It's like an alternate Earth.
Right.
Yeah. So getting back to the DC stuff, of course, the famous report was the Hollywood Reporter report, where they reported, of course, the cancellation of Wonder Woman 3. They're not going forward with that. I guess Patty Jenkins, which that's another another drama entirely, the whole Patty Jenkins saga. Apparently, Patty Jenkins tried to circumvent James Gunn and Peter Safran by going direct with some rewrites, some script submissions for what they want to do with Wonder Woman 3, and they asked her to rewrite. She's supposed to allegedly, and I like to use the word allegedly, put a link responding back when they ask her to do some rewrites, to try and make it fit in their new direction where they're trying to go with the DC universe. She apparently pushed back against that and put a link of a Wikipedia link defining a character arc in the email.
Yeah,
You know,
that
so
was
yeah.
interesting.
So that also was piggybacking on the news that of course her Rogue Squadron is not moving forward on the Star Wars world, and man, who'd imagine that Patty Jenkins is a little difficult, huh?
I mean, she's got a lot to get pissed off about. I mean, not
Yeah.
only was the Rogue Squadrons thing shut down, especially since that was going to mean so much to her because I guess her father
Hmm.
was in the Air Force,
Yeah.
so that she was really looking forward to like doing that movie in honor of her dad.
Right.
So that getting pulled, I'm pretty sure set her off or maybe gaslit her to the
Right.
point, where like, she wasn't going to take no shit from anybody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And, you want her to rewrite a Wonder Woman script that was probably already done when the second one was uh, over with, even though the second one was
Yeah.
very lackluster.
I mean,
But
I get it. I understand why she might have been frustrated, but I don't know, man. Yeah, there's some things, some professional courtesy things you don't do. You know what
that's
I
another thing.
mean?
Yeah, no, that's another thing. But, Hollywood, these
Yeah.
directors, especially if
And
they
of
came off
course,
of success. Like Wonder
right.
Woman was the first Wonder Woman was a very very good movie. The
And of
second
course,
one was kind of
the second one was
not
iffy.
as not
It
as
was iffy.
good.
It was iffy.
Yeah.
It was iffy. It was iffy. It was suspect, but it's still enjoyable no matter what. I think the problem is more, she just had a vision, and she just really wanted to do her vision, and be damned, any other stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, it's unfortunate, but that's Hollywood, man. And James Gunn and the whole brand new team, Peter Saflef, they all want to get behind this new vision for DC. And of course, what I have on the screen here is James Gunn commenting on the Hollywood Reporter report. That he does say that some of it's true, some of it's half true, some of it's not true, and some of it we haven't decided whether it's true or not. Of course, and then he also says that he's not going to make every single person happy every step of the way, but you can promise everything we do is done in the service. I love this, in the service of the story and in the service of the DC characters we know you cherish and we have cherished our whole lives. So I respect that. And let's get into. I'm going to show the Hollywood Reporter report while I make it go away here. While I'm looking for that, let's talk about some of these trailers, man, that dropped. That Indiana Jones. Are you big into Indiana Jones or just not your thing, man? You tell the
I
truth.
am. I think I haven't. Well, I haven't seen the very the original ones,
Mm,
the first three in a really long time. I remember the Shia LaBeouf one.
right.
That one was kind of interesting, especially with the aliens and stuff like that. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, it was interesting. I know a lot of people say it's the weakest one. Some people
Yeah,
don't
it
like
definitely
it,
was.
and it's got some flaws. It's definitely got flaws. It's not perfect, but I honestly I enjoyed that one. And I enjoyed him in it, and I enjoyed the whole thing, man. I got it running that trailer here in the background, man. But it's amazing. Like they got some de-aging technology in this trailer. That's just amazing what they can do now, man. And
Oh,
we've already
it's
seen them, do some of this with Luke Skywalker and stuff like that. But putting it,
yeah,
it's just amazing as they put it in practice with other things. These awesome things that they could do now.
it's insane to see Harrison Ford move the way he's moving, dog. Like,
Yeah, man.
you
That's
know
them
what I mean?
Pilates,
Like,
baby. Them
it's
Pilates. They
very
can be
very
flexible.
impressive. It makes it very hopeful for him to play Red Hulk slash Thunderbolt
Yeah.
Ross
That's a whole
in the
nother can of
future.
worms there. I don't even think we'll be able to get that in there, man.
I'm having a hard
Welcome
time
to.
kind of grasp
Yeah.
the story though.
Right. Oh, you mean like what the story is? Apparently is I
Yeah.
guess is another object that's gonna be, um, object that lets him travel through time or something. You know, that's what it seems like to me.
Oh
Uh,
yeah! Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like maybe some kind of some past relic that lets him travel through time and lets him experience time in a weird way. You know what I mean? Mr. Tarik Lewis, welcome to the show, sir. How you doing?
What it do? Sorry for the tardiness.
No, you good, brother. You good.
I'm out
You're
here
right on
getting in
time,
money,
man.
cuz getting this
Yeah.
Indiana Jones money.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
were you
that's
in the
right.
movie?
No,
You in the movie?
I
Yeah.
wish.
Hey, this exclusive right here?
Yeah,
Huh?
right? You got casted?
Shit. Hey, when was the last time you seen a black person in an Indiana Jones movie?
I don't know, but they need one.
There's one right there in the middle. Look, he got the
That's
gun.
That's the only thing that. Then why you gotta have a gun though? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh man, what do you think about the new Indiana Jones trailer before more stuff comes out here that we ain't ready to talk about yet?
I was very skeptical of this, but I'm actually kind of excited, man. I realize how much I love Harrison Ford as an actor now.
Yeah.
You know, like I just like seeing him. And those movies have always been fun. There hasn't been a really bad one. It hasn't been one I've walked away been like that was terrible.
Right. Before I get up here, you already know all the James Gunn crazy drama that's going on. What's your hot take right now? We already kind of talked a lot about it with Joey right now, but if you kind of know or you kind of read some of the headlines, what's your hot take right now on the James Gunn, Peter Safran, DC stuff going on right now?
I think he honestly doesn't know. I think there was things on the table and memos that went out and people leak them to get their following up and to have information. And I think they're honestly just reevaluating everything.
Right.
I don't think that Wonder Woman 3. I don't think that's happening. You know, some of the stuff I believe, some I'm like, I'm not quite sure.
Right. So I want to show the actual. We'll actually push the conversation into everyone's talking points. Everyone who does any of these kind of shows and everyone who likes this stuff. This was the original Hollywood Reporter report with the Patty Jenkins Wonder Woman 3 not moving forward as DC movies hit turning point. So what they reported was, of course, that Wonder Woman 3 is not moving forward. Apparently, the Patty Jenkins side of this drama. Apparently, Patty Jenkins sent a little spicy email when they pushed back on her script rewrite and sent a little link to a Wikipedia link to a character arc, the definition. What do you think about that, my friend?
I think Patty Jenkins lost the confidence of everyone with Wonder Woman 84.
Mm.
And
it's definitely weak. It was definitely a weak movie.
There was some dispute on that movie about how it should go and how it should end. And correct me if I'm wrong. I believe she won.
Right.
Like that dispute, and that's the film we got, and it wasn't a great film.
No,
it wasn't a great film.
Weak.
It was almost trash. It's like, you ever have dirty clothes? You be like, yo, can I wear this again? And then you smell it, you're like, nah, I can't wear this no more. And then you throw it in. That's what Wonder Woman 84 was. So it was very close to being like really filthy and dirty and nasty and trash. So I think you lose the confidence of people when that happens. They start to question, especially like these studios are businesses. So they're only going to do the profitable things. And I think we're also transitioning from like a pandemic mindset where like, okay, theaters aren't profitable anymore to theaters are still profitable. So what is good for theaters now? I don't personally want to see a Wonder Woman 3. I want to see Wonder Woman in the Justice League or leading the Justice League or in some other, I want Wonder Woman to be Missy Elliott, like an album once in a while. It's like some really dope features.
So the other part of this Hollywood Reporter report was they were saying that even though Henry Cavill even went live on his socials and said he's back as Superman and stuff like that, that it's possible that they're still shutting down whatever they have ideas for Man of Steel 2 or some kind of sequel with a returning Henry Cavill, and also stopping Aquaman and switching Jason Momoa cast with casting him as Lobo. What do you guys think about that? I mean, first off, I think it will be cool casting, maybe anime, have him voice him.
I don't believe that. I think he may be recast as Lobo, but after the Aquaman film.
No, yeah, but definitely, and that's what they're kind of reporting in that. In this Hollywood Reporter report. I mean, what if Aquaman like Banks? You know what I mean? And we're like,
no, I think the reason they're moving forward still with the Flash, if I'm correct, and trying to massage that over is because it's the film that's going to reboot that whole universe and allow them to do stuff like recast him as Lobo. And That's what I think. I think the Flash movie is the reset for this universe. It's the equivalent of what Days of Future Past was. Which Days of Future Past, the movies that came after that, didn't quite weren't up to par. Hopefully DC will do something different. But I actually like the idea of Jason Momoa as Lobo. Now
he's actually hyped to that. They're
he definitely seems like he's been talking about it and kind of hype about it. Yeah.
And I guess he's a huge fan of the character, and I think he's more hyped to play Lobo than he is to fucking play Aquaman.
Right.
Yeah, to be honest, he made Aquaman really, really cool. And they did some of that in the animated stuff in the Justice League Unlimited and the Throne of Atlantis and things like that. They made him a little cooler. But Jason Momoa really, really gave him, like, to use an old phrase for the old people out here, swag. Gave him some swag. But I think that's much more appropriate for Lobo. It's much more appropriate for Lobo. And Lobo has an interesting story. He's immortal. He takes on Superman. He's a bounty hunter. It's almost, it's very, very interesting. And you can recast Aquaman as, the blonde guy that he's supposed to be. Right. So I like the idea, and I'm actually I'm usually not okay for recast, but I'm okay with this one.
Yeah, I think
it'd be cool, but I don't know.
Would be that.
Go ahead, Joy.
That'll be the only one that makes sense to me as far as recasting. Because Jason Momoa, if you look at Lobo drawn in the comics and you look at Jason Momoa, they're like the same rugged, hard-nosed looking person. Right. And I think he would ace that, character on screen. And I think that'd be a smooth transition, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So, I mean, this article is making a lot of things saying, a lot of what ifs, really. Like, there's still Shazam! Fury of the Gods coming out, which Safran is actually a producer on that movie. There's Blue Beetle coming, which they actually even teased the new logo and all that stuff for that. So, I mean, there's a lot of previous regime. You got the Flash movie still coming. Apparently, even Gal Gadot did some scenes for Shazam. Henry Cavill did some for Flash, and Batfleck also did some for Flash too. So we don't know what's gonna happen. It seems like everything's in flux.
I'm a little uneasy about this Blue Beetle movie. Like we haven't seen anything on it, dog. Like, it's supposed to come out next year, and you haven't seen anything on it. No trailer, no teaser, no nothing. You just got the poster, but it's like we got a Flash trailer almost a year ago.
Yeah, I'm with you, Joe.
That came out during the pandemic, I think.
It did.
That's crazy. But this Blue Beetle shit is like, all right. I don't even know who's playing Blue Beetle.
It's the guy from Cobra Kai. I forgot. I can't pronounce his name right now.
Which guy from Cobra Kai? There's a lot of men in Cobra Kai.
The adopted son of I forgot his name now.
Oh, Richie.
Yeah,
it's Richie.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That actor is going to play.
So I think what DC, I think it looks like where they're heading is realizing that, and maybe James Gunn realizes this, that like our animated stuff was killing.
Right.
Like, the DC animated is so good. Like, I recently watched the most recent Green Lantern where they had Jon Stewart, the animated film. Like, their animated is so good. Justice League Dark Apocalypse is like the pinnacle to me of like DC properties. And I think they're realizing people really like the storylines we do on our animated.
Yeah.
And even Young Justice.
Exolo Madurena is the actor is going to play Blue Beetle.
That sounds like Namor's brother.
Yeah.
They call him
Mariduena. That's his last name. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at in Young Justice, his name is Jaime. I forgot his name. I forgot his last name.
Mm-hmm. He's a Mexican character.
I like that string of Blue Beetle. That whole thing around Blue Beetle, it made Blue Beetle cool. Yes.
Right.
So if they do that, it's dope because a lot of us watched Young Justice. But we didn't necessarily read the Blue Beetle comic books. Like, I didn't read when Blue Beetle was Ted Cord. I didn't fuck with Blue Beetle. He was kind of corny.
Yeah, it was kind of corny. It was right.
It's kind of corny.
But yeah, when they switched it up, and it was in the Final Crisis comic book art that they did that.
Yeah.
When they switched that up, it was actually kind of dope. I remember reading that. I own that arc actually.
I'm only aware of Blue Beetle because of the Injustice game.
Dang.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's right, Joey. You don't watch animated. You don't watch animated too much, right?
No.
Oh, Young Justice is great. Young Justice is great. It's a must watch.
Wow.
It's a must watch. So, but I'm with Joey. Like, I don't like. That's news to me that he's playing them. I saw that logo drop a few days ago, and I was like, well, when did this come about? Did I miss something? Like Blue Beetle out of all things?
Yeah.
And that rework is going to be a very pivotal moment for DC. Like, there's an opportunity here because Marvel is running out of characters.
Yeah.
Definitely. That I do agree with you there.
And now's the time, and it's funny how this DC reset is on the verge of happening, or it's gonna happen.
Right.
Because you're seeing out, publicize how Marvel's brought Bob Iger back.
Yeah.
Right.
They're also cutting back. That's also a headline too. They're cutting back on their they're gonna do more quality versus quantity is going to be the new strategy for 2023 as far as Marvel is concerned. And I think we all can agree on that.
They're aware that the fans were unhappy with Phase 4.
Yeah.
So you add all that stuff together, it's like, okay, Marvel's not saying it, but they're going through some shit. They're not like
right.
Yeah, they got their own problems. They got their own handful of problems. They're
the Golden State Warriors in that finals against the Raptors, where Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson went down, and Kawhi Leonard comes through and brings the chip. DC right now.
I thought you were gonna make a Brady analogy.
In the Raptors, he wins too much.
Yeah. DC used to be the Pacers.
Yeah. Now they are the Toronto Raptors.
Now they're the Nets.
Siakam in them. Wow. That's a great analogy. This is a sports and entertainment podcast.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. What else is going on? Oh, there was a Transformers Rise of the Beast trailer, guys.
That came out.
Yeah, this was actually. I'm actually kind of excited for this. Even though it's more.
I like Anthony Ramos.
Latino game. Latinos or Boricuas in the house on this movie, bro.
This was a very cool scene.
My man got the
clean as shit. That's
cool. That was a fire. That was he was swagging off on that scene.
Yeah, look, I got my Autobot shirt on today. Are we representing?
But my man had the what's the name? He had the red.
This is the director of Creed 2, right? That is doing this.
Carmines.
Yeah.
Director of Creed 2.
Yeah, the one who directed Creed 2, or he produced it, or directed it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hold on, let me look it up.
Coogler did both Creed movies.
Okay, Transformers or Rise of the Beast. The director, Stephen Cable Jr. is the director of this.
Yeah, Coogler did this. Coogler did the second Creed movie.
Oh, okay, maybe he 3. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, 3 is Michael B. Jordan is directing that, or he's producing it.
I don't know.
He's directing it.
Yeah.
Maybe he helped write the screenplay. That's what it was.
It's supposed to be based in the 90s and not too far from like where the Bumblebee movie left off.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I think it's definitely a sequel, a spiritual sequel to the Bumblebee movie.
Oh, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Stephen Cable Jr. did direct Creed 2. I was
correct. Okay. And he's half Boricua. He's half Puerto Rican. Yeah. So,
listen, man. Since September, since Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yeah.
Oh, Puerto Rico's been out here, cuz.
Hey, look at that. They had the parade going there too and everything. Hold up. Let's bring that back.
I'm going in.
They had the parade going there. Look at that. Oh, dang. Look there. He had the Bomba Plana going right there, bro. Look at that.
They out here doing parranda and Transformers. That's crazy.
What if this movie bombs, guys? What if they're like,
it probably will, but Bumblebee was not bad.
It looks. I mean, look at this. Look at this action right here. Look at this.
But this good. But yo, like you're really tapping into my childhood big time with Beast Wars, because I really started getting into Transformers when the Beast Wars came out.
Yeah.
So to kind of tie those
So
two
you
worlds
see?
together
I like
and bring
that.
that into
I'm not against the
fruition.
Beast. See, I like what they got RC in this. They got some little, people from my generation, the Transformers the movie generation.
Yeah, and I'm glad because
Mirage.
I felt like they were killing off Transformers like characters way too easy in the
Yeah.
movies. Like
they so were.
it
Shout
was
out to
so
my homie
bad.
Fat Tony in the chat. Thank you for checking in, brother.
They were definitely Joey. You were killing like when they killed off Jazz. I was like Jazz.
Bro, like
yeah,
why, bro?
Yeah,
like,
but it seems like they did like a combination of Jazz and Mirage there in the trailer there, huh? Because it's still the Porsche. It's the Porsche, but he got Mirage's powers, so he can do the multiple holograms or whatever.
Ain't no combinations, B. They have distinct names and abilities.
Yeah, I know, but they use the model car.
Jazz came out and said, "What's up, little bitches? You run out of cars, you don't run out of personalities."
yeah.
But I'm glad they're bringing Mirage. Transformers. Listen, we talk about Fast and the Furious. Transformers is a franchise. It's not going to bomb. Like it's going to. They keep making it. You know what I'm saying? So they keep making it.
So it's the Fast and Furious of it's the Fast and Furious for Paramount. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. And it's one of those things, we could talk about whether Black Adam made money or not. Like that's a big myth thing, but it's one of those things that like Transformers comes out, it's going to do well in China.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to make its money overseas regardless.
Right.
And
they're going to sell toys all the time.
Is going to sell toys. My ignorant ass is going to go check it out every time to see. Because, out of like, I don't know, 8 Transformer movies, I think I've only really hated 3.
Right.
And some have been okay and some have been good.
The only one that I really hated was the one that he was just running nonstop for like 20 minutes, Optimus Prime. He was just running like this.
I'm going to go back and watch. I think
it was the last one, wherever the last one was, not the night or something like that.
Mark Wahlberg was in that one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible.
It was the second one. It was the second one Mark Wahlberg was in.
All right,
yes, the second one that Mark Wahlberg was horrible.
And the one with really Megan Fox in the third one with Shia LaBeouf, and there was no Megan Fox.
Yeah, yeah. What was that?
That one was tough to watch, but it was still doable.
Some shit with Michael Bay, like her and Michael Bay.
Oh yeah, they had beef. Yeah, they had a little.
And they squashed it for Ninja Turtles of all things.
Yeah. Squashed it for fucking April O'Neil, bro. Like that shit's crazy.
Yes.
April O'Neil's supposed to be a ginger. I don't give a damn what y'all say. April O'Neil's supposed to be redhead, fam.
No yellow in a yellow suit.
Yeah, but Transformers is never going to bomb. I don't think Transformers is ever going to bomb. They keep making these toys in this new generations. Like Joey said, Beast Wars was his childhood memory.
Right.
I watched Beast Wars.
Yeah, I didn't dislike Beast Wars. That was cool.
I liked Beast Wars.
Yeah.
I watched it to see what they did with my childhood memory and like what this was all about. And it was good. It was good. And I don't even like that style of animation, but Beast Wars was good.
And it's crazy because I was so amazed by that style of animation because it was like the first of its kind. But now that you look at it now, it's like
it's a little tough. Yeah, you're like, damn.
How did I have an
that budget was tight,
bro?
or the computers were not what we're dealing with now. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but I will say like I gotta agree with Tarik that Transformer movies I feel like are never gonna bomb, and the reason why is because like I remember even when the first one came out, just how visually stunning it was, bro. Like. I didn't even care what the script sounded like. I mean, it's fucking Transformers on the big screen, executed to a level that we've never seen before.
It was, and I don't want to make a hyperbole here or exaggerate, which is the same thing as hyperbole. But when I saw The Matrix, it was like, yo, okay. And when I saw Transformers, it was kind of like, we never thought they could do a live action Transformers. Like, I wasn't aware of the technology. Like, they can't do a live action. Like, it's too much into it to do a live action Transformers. And they pulled it off so excellently. It was like you said, like Joey said, just visually, it was so impressive what they did that it didn't matter. But that movie was still good. And then Revenge of the Fallen was trash. And then I forgot the third movie. I liked that one. And then there was a one I didn't like. Then I liked Bumblebee. And then, but they don't. But they keep making them, and they're expensive to make, and they're clearly making the money. So I'm all here for it. But this trailer looks dope.
Yeah,
this trailer looks dope.
That the opening scene with the way he like gets out the car with his that was like, bro.
That's ill. Yeah.
Take my money after that. That was fire.
Right, dog. Take my little $15, dog. And I'm gonna get a Heineken in the day, and probably some some popcorn shrimp in the lobby. I'm gonna make this an event. But the big thing to me is that, well, my biggest concern is that I thought Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal were the same person, and it seems like
they're descendants. So
they're descendants. Okay,
they kind of have the same, like, I don't know what you'd call a bloodline for Transformers, but it's like that same.
Yeah. So
they're like ancestors.
I just assumed the Optimus Prime.
I guess want to take from the lore of the Beast Wars versus the original, not versus, but like in relation to the original. I guess the Beast are ancient, before the Autobots, I guess. But they sometimes play around with that depending on what it is or the anime. I've seen a bunch of different animated new movies that they try to put out like on streaming platforms that is like that the original Optimus Prime cast finds the Beast cast in like a pocket universe that they fell in there by accident, things like that. They had to, there's a bunch. It gets deep
out there,
it gets deep.
That's why you run the podcast, yo. You in the depths, my man.
Transformers gets the lore is sticky, but and there's not specific, like canon. There you go. There's not a specific canon. They always change it for whatever.
You are sweaty for like the robotic series. A little bit. Robotech Transformers, you are out of control, man. Get your life. Get your life.
It's just stuck in here now. It just comes out naturally. It's like salsa music,
You own a Roomba, don't you?
I do. Yeah. I do. My grandson destroyed it already. Yeah.
He owns a Roomba.
Yo, that's crazy that you know that, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, you got a whole 401k over there. You know that shit. I can't believe it.
But it's actually interesting if you look it up, though. It is kind of interesting. Yeah.
No, it's nice. No offense to anyone out there listening, but get your life. If you read Transformers comic books, step the game up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you read Transformers comic books, that's the next level.
Yeah. I have.
That's another level of geekdom.
Yeah, they even cross over with G.I. Joe and a bunch of stuff.
Micronauts. Weren't they trying to do
Action Man?
They tried to combine Battleship and Transformers.
They were thinking about it. They wanted
to do that. I remember that.
Hasbro's like, let's just put all our toys, like literally like.
They wanted to do that.
Live actions
and they still might do G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. If He-Man shows up in this Transformers movie, I'm gonna be mad. He-Man is Mattel. They're Mattel, so it's a different toy company.
I doubt.
He-Man would have to be with like.
I probably could put money on that. That's not gonna happen. Get a bunch of other Hasbro products
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit of Star Wars, man. Let's talk about the gaming side. We haven't talked about games in a while. EA Star Wars dropped this new trailer for the sequel to their latest Star Wars franchise. This is the sequel to
look at this
Cal
shit.
Kestis is back.
Look at it. Look how visually amazing that is. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, dude.
No, it's gonna be awesome.
For me, not being like the biggest Star Wars sweaty like Speedy is, and you, Tarik, I thoroughly enjoyed this game, and the story from the first one was awesome. I flipped it. Really dope at the end, fighting like Darth Vader for a little bit. But look at it! Look at this motion, bro.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
These are all like crazy new, attack moves that I haven't seen in the other ones. In the original, in the first game, it was like stunning to watch a lot of that shit. But to see now, like, the character in the game like evolve more and like being able to do all this crazy shit, the way his lightsaber's gonna look, he's gonna have the the Kylo Ren lightsaber style shit with the joints coming out the side.
Okay.
That's crazy. I don't know how he did not die by getting slammed by that. He was like Hulk. He was like when the Hulk grabbed Loki, fucking
Right.
slamming him around.
Me God.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a new character right there.
You know the kid that plays Cal Kestis is the kid from Gotham, and he was in Shameless.
That's right. That's
oh
right.
wow! Yo!
Yeah.
Oh shit! I never tied that together.
David Manahue. Manahue, is that you say his last name?
I don't remember. I don't know the actor's name by heart,
Yeah,
but I'm familiar with a lot of his work. But I thought I saw the dude that plays Han from Fast and Furious in this shit too.
Right.
I think he was one of the blue guys.
Wow.
Oh, quite possibly.
You know what's crazy, man? Like, this all started with The Force Awakens, which to me is one of the best video games. Not The Force Awakens, I'm sorry. What was it? The first Star Wars, it wasn't the first Star Wars game, but it was on like PlayStation 2 or 3, where they first had Star Killer or whatever his name was. The Force Unleashed.
Right.
Force Unleashed, yeah.
What was the name?
Right.
What was the name again of the original game? The Jedi
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a sequel to Fallen Order, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be coming out.
I'm hyped for this
next year. Yeah.
March, man, just a couple months.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
No,
okay.
we have to get some props to the Star Wars games.
Right.
Because Battlefront, to me, like all the Battlefronts have all been legendary. Now the ones where you got to fight the plane, like the Rogue Squadron, that shit trash. Like Speedy, you like them.
I do. I like that stuff.
I couldn't get into it. I played it for a little bit. I
like that stuff, but I will say that it could have been a lot better. That it has some it does have some things that doesn't make it
But shout out to PlayStation
makes it not fun for anybody else.
Got it for free on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, look at Joey getting it. Okay.
Shout out to PlayStation Plus. I'll be waiting for shit to hit PlayStation Plus for me to get it.
Man, am I forgetting anything, guys? I think I showed.
We talked about Willow.
Trailers. No, we did not talk anything about Willow. By all means, talk all you want about Willow. I've been debating to watch it or not. I've been hearing bad things. Oh, man. Oh, right in the hearts. Right in the hearts. Right here, Tarik. Right here. Look.
God.
Oh, how bad is it?
Oh, man, it hurts me. It looked so good in the trailers, yo. Trash.
Yeah. Wow.
Trash.
Like unwatchable, or you're just like
not unwatchable, but like you would watch it while like you're like making shrimp scampi and trying to make your own homemade pasta. You know what I'm saying? You put it on the background like a Joe Rogan podcast. I was just listening to it.
That's bad. That's bad.
Yo,
like how far are you in it, or are you gonna continue?
They're 4 episodes in or 3 episodes in. I'm gonna continue, but I'm not interested.
Wow.
I'm not interested. And God bless, Val Kilmer can't be in the film. So many health issues.
Yeah.
And the references to him are cool, but man, trash. Like not. No. I'll let you know. When it's over whether you should binge it because it gets better.
Let me know. I'm gonna hold it. I ain't gonna do the Andor to that. No.
Yeah, no. Andor is murdering this.
Oh, okay, all right.
Andor is murdering Willow.
Dang.
This is like one of the worst.
Is it like the acting is bad? Like you're just like.
Story is not good.
The story's not good.
Story's not good. It's not intriguing. It's not. It doesn't make sense time wise. It's not dope. Wow. It's not dope, man.
That's a shame. That's a real shame. I really was looking forward to checking it out, but
yeah. I have a friend, an acquaintance, I will say, who does kickboxing class with me, and she's so excited for Willow, and she's like, I can't finish it. She said, I can't keep watching. She said, it's so bad, and I was like, and she's a massive fan. I was like, yeah, it's not. It's not dope.
That's messed up. It's all good, man. Some things are just okay. They try their best. You know what I mean? That's all they could do.
Yeah. Disney was kind of on a run to me. Disney Plus was kind of on a little bit of a run for me. I still haven't watched the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
Now, you may or may not want to watch it.
No, you should watch it. It's good.
It's okay.
It was entertaining.
It's entertaining. It's not normal MCU fanfare. There you go.
Wars, yeah.
You'll get a chuckle out of it, I think, at least. In the worst case scenario.
I haven't watched I Am Groot. I haven't watched that series.
I Am Groot's funny. I Am
That
Groot's
one was
entertaining
cool.
and it's very fast.
Like 5 minute, it's like 5 minute little shorts.
They're just little shorts, yeah. They're fun, but it's by yawning. I don't mean anybody's listening to this. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It's
You're yawning.
It's definitely different.
Reading Transformers comic books like some fucking weirdo.
Oh, I do
Transformers comic books are lit. What's that?
So, Kang's first encounters for I think it's Kang Dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull it up right now. I was reading it on. I was reading something, a rumor floating on Twitter, and it got me kind of excited for upcoming Avengers movies. So, apparently, like the first people that are gonna like encounter Kang, Avenger wise, after Ant-Man, is gonna be Shang-Chi, Captain America, and I want to say, man, I forgot who the other one was. And Black Panther.
Okay. Oh, is there another Black Panther movie gonna be coming out? A third?
No, but those are like, you remember how they split up the Avengers movies?
Yes.
Like character wise, like you really didn't get to see like Hawkeye and whatnot.
Right.
Like everybody had their arc in the first one, and then another set of characters had their arc in the next one.
Right.
That's pretty much what's going to happen again for Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars.
Okay. All right. I'm
And
looking forward to it.
Marvel's plan, obviously, for Avengers Secret Wars is to basically it's going to be Doctor Strange going through the multiverse again to recruit guys that we've seen in past Marvel movies. So
again,
maybe like the.
So they're gonna lose again. They're gonna lose in the first movie, and then put a dream team together for the second movie.
They're recycling the Thanos shit, so they gotta lose in order to win for the next one.
Tarik, help me out.
This is my biggest issue with Endgame is this whole time thing, just to open up opportunities for new series and bullshit. It's bullshit.
Well,
I don't want to see.
Well, we're dealing with. I mean, the premise is already here in multiverse, so I mean, it's not. It's
I know the multiverse premise. Like, I'm not a fan of that, and like
I would say that they. Go ahead.
I saw a rumor that Chris Evans could return, but not in this multiverse with Kang and everything, but not as Captain America, instead as the Fantastic Four character, like the Johnny Storm, sorry.
Right. Johnny Storm.
I'm not a multiverse. I'm not overly enthused for this new phase. So, Kang,
well, I mean, I get the
if the whole Kang thing ends, and they don't have him creating Apocalypse like he does in the comic books,
right,
or like taking on Apocalypse or whatever, which creates all the mutants,
right.
If that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be upset.
Fair enough. I think they're gonna do a au revoir to the Fox characters in Secret Wars, at least, or you know what I mean? Like, the last
it doesn't have to be
for
the same
Fox
actors,
characters.
but you can't au revoir them. You gotta have Marvel.
No, I mean that arc, that Fox arc. They're gonna,
No, I'm okay with that. I'm just saying, I need Kang to be the or
catalyst
something to come out of this phase to be where we get our mutants. Everything else is bullshit.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
And I have to forget Jonathan Majors. I love Jonathan Majors as an actor.
I think, he's great. I think he's great. He's excellent. I think I get some of the people who complained, very few people who complained about from Infinity War to Endgame, because it seems like the time travel wasn't introduced, just shoehorned in, or not shoehorned in, but introduced as a plot device for Endgame to fix the problem. You know what I mean? And it kind of came out of nowhere. That wasn't built up. Whereas, and this phase, they're on the multiverse from the beginning. You know what I mean? From the Loki show all the way, throughout. You know what I mean? That is just there, kind of in the background. As a possibility. What do you think about that?
Is Scarlet Witch dead?
No, she's not dead.
know, he's not.
Does anybody really die in Marvel?
Really does.
He hit me with the. Maybe she is. Maybe she is.
No, we don't know. My hot take is no. You know.
Yeah. Scarlet Witch is like LeBron James. Like, is she done? I don't know. He's still putting up
She's
points.
like, I'm back. Taking my talent somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Big shout out to Angela Bassett too. She got nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress in Wakanda Forever.
Oh, it's gonna
good
be
time.
Yeah, she's from what? She from St. Pete, Clearwater.
St. Pete, yeah. She's from St. Pete.
It's lit.
She's from St. Pete. You typically get nominated. If you get nominated to Global Gold, you typically get nominated for the Oscar.
Yep.
Typically get nominated for the Oscar.
Oh, yo, I gotta ask too. How do y'all feel? I mean, we were talking about the DC shit, but how do you feel about the fact that the Michael Keaton Batmans that were going to continue after the Flash was one of them was going to be Batman Beyond?
Oh, Batman Beyond that they reportedly or allegedly canceled whatever plans they were working on with that.
Oh man, I would love to see. What we got with Spider-Man. Was it Far From Home? Homecoming. Far From Home.
Homecoming.
No Way Home. I would love to see a Robert Pattinson, Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, Batman situation.
Hey, they could do that. I mean, that's very prevalent. Those things happen in the DC
and again,
small books.
Going back to Justice League Unlimited, one of their closing seasons, they go into the future and Bruce Wayne meets Batman, and it's the younger Bruce Wayne meeting the older Bat. Like, I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
I think it would have been cool if they did the Batman Beyond thing, but you know, I mean, at the end of the day, man, you know, Michael Keaton's not a young buck. You know, I mean, it would have been a little difficult to do more of maybe what they needed to build up to it. Maybe, you know.
No, you want him to be the old Batman.
Yeah. As far as that movie, yeah, he's definitely the age for that. But I'm talking about, you know, they were going to come out with the they were going to come out with the Batgirl movie, and that was going to be the where, you know, he's kind of like the mentor or kind of unwilling mentor or inspiration for Batgirl, you know.
Yeah.
And they were gonna piggy off back that universe and then be going to the Batman Beyond movie with that, or at least that was the Walter Hamada plan before they got him out of there.
I don't know if we're ready for Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I think it's they need to fix the principal storyline, I guess, or the backbone of whatever the direction they're gonna go with the whole universe, right?
Listen, I think they do the Flash movie, and if they can, somehow put Robert Pattinson and Ben Affleck in the same scene, and he kind of sees what he is, you know, what he becomes. I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
DC has a whole lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and and a lot of what James Gunn's been talking about on Twitter, you know, like he kind of like inherited this kind of mess, you know what I mean? And some people are gonna be happy. He's not gonna be able to, he's not gonna be able to please everybody, you know. He's said that multiple times. Yeah,
DC is like my love life. I got to figure out which direction I'm gonna go. Am I gonna whore myself out, or am I gonna stay true to the real fans?
So let's get I know this is the week you've been dreading, Tarik, okay? This is the week that you've been dreading. It's the return of the Blue People, the Na'vi, to your local movie theater, okay? All right?
I heard it's Avatar, really good.
Avatar 2. It's getting rave reviews, ladies and gentlemen. Tarik. Come on, Tarik. All the reviews are positive, bro. To see that. Come on, bro. James Cameron needs your support, buddy.
I'm not going to the theater. Listen, I got AMC Plus. I got whatever stubs. I may go. I refuse to.
May go? That's a may. That's a 25% possibility now.
It's 25%, dog. I'm not. Fuck that movie, man. Does it really look interesting to you? Can I ask y'all? Does it really look interesting?
It's cool.
As a story.
Let me ask you a question.
You just want to see what they do visually.
I'm not a big fan of it, so I'm not super.
Mm-hmm. Would you like it if you were casting it?
Oh, absolutely, it would be a dope movie. Yeah, absolutely. All right, if I'm in the shit like that, I wouldn't do no bullshit, Joey. That's what you know. You know about it. I mean, I wouldn't do no bullshit. I had to read that whole script. Hold on, James Cameron. I'm too important, yo. Listen, I got 14 IMDb credits. Don't be testing me, James. You want me on your shit? Gotta be up to par. I know Sigourney Weaver has her requirements too, but I got mine.
Yo, what's crazy is
listen. But
not only has it been getting like really good reviews,
Mm-hmm.
Yo, they're already working on the fourth one, and apparently somebody from the studio said, I read this on Twitter. Somebody in the studio got the script, or he was handing it to how you gotta, when you get the script and you finish the script for whatever movie, you gotta send it to like the suits, view it, and they make the changes and whatever the case is that's fit. Yeah. Yo, apparently like they looked at the script for the fourth Avatar movie and was like, they didn't make no changes. All they said was "Holy fuck!"
Wow.
Crazy.
Okay.
There's nothing
it
about
might
that
change.
movie.
Tarik, it might change the way you look at cinema going forward, and you're not gonna go see it.
Man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, it would change the way I cinema. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way it's gonna change the way.
What if there's like some mind blowing technology that you only be able to?
I don't give a damn about that technology. Like we already said, Transformers had great technology. That's just not going down in movie history. That first Avatar was so trash. It looked great though.
It was okay.
It did look great. It did look. Listen, have you ever rewatched Titanic?
Yeah, I have. You already know the ending.
Yeah, you rewatch it in order to get married. But did you like really?
Oh my god!
I catch it like on TV or something.
Rewatch Titanic and tell me you enjoy it.
It's difficult. It's difficult to rewatch it again.
It's difficult to rewatch. Yeah. I refuse to watch these blue white people swimming around with these Native Americans.
Hey,
after I done seen Namor, Namor now, so I know what real natives like. I know what real culture is. You can't fool me, James Cameron, with these white people in blueface running around.
Zoe Saldana, come on, jeez.
Zoe Saldana had to apologize for wearing blackface to play Nina Simone. The whole shit is bonkers, the whole thing is whack, and I still might go see it just to talk about it on this podcast.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Out of respect for y'all. That movie. It's got to change my mind. Listen, if it's not
review,
better,
but read the reviews. Read the reviews out right now.
Fuck them reviews, man. Like, fuck them reviews. I can't trust people. I can't trust. It's just saying people that didn't like Logan.
You're like a punchline, but machine. I'm just pressing the button right now.
Yeah, I can't, dog. I'm gonna watch it, man, but I can't tell any of my woke friends that I watch the shit.
All right.
This is gonna be
between us. We'll keep it between us, okay? And everybody listens to the podcast, okay?
Yeah, listen, I won't be surprised to see a Fox News banner when I walk into the theater. This is gonna be the most conservatively watched. They're like, yeah, that's how it is. Like, we gotta come in here and save these savages.
There's definitely some
savages from ourselves. Like,
yeah, there's definitely some colonizer things going on in that.
Man, I can't. In the first one. I can't be. I can't be. You know, motherfucker, made the people blue and gave them wide noses. I'm out. I'm out, dog. I'm out.
All right, guys. Joey, let them know how they can follow you, sir. Are you there? You pinged out?
I think he might have froze.
He might have froze on me. I think he pinged out.
Yeah.
Yours, you can follow him at Joey Franchise, all the socials, and he's always DJing locally here in Tampa, and he's on a bunch of radio stations worldwide and nationwide, and he's doing his thing, man. Go check him out on his socials at Joey Franchise with a Z. And sir, you let them know how they can follow you and stay in touch with you.
At my name, can I point? I don't know.
Yeah, Pat, we got to tell them the audio people.
Very close. At my name is Tarik at Instagram and on YouTube. What's up?
Of course. You can follow me at DJ Speedy JR. Follow the podcast, Geek Culture Congress. Geek Culture Congress. Put up 3 words for the Congress. Put them together for Instagram. 3 words on Facebook. Give us a like. Thank you so much for hanging out here on the live show with us. And will we be bringing something about Avatar next week? I don't know. Depends on Tarik's level of engagement.
Good luck, guys. It's Christmas.
I ain't gonna
so
see it. I'm probably not gonna be able to go to the movie theater and see it because I work all weekend. I doubt I'm gonna see it.
I might give James Cameron a gift and go see his bullshit.
So all of our hopes and dreams are on Joy franchise seeing it right now.
You're on Joy franchise.
Yeah. So hopefully he'll see it and he'll be able to let us know. Or I'm sure Michaela will go see it if she'll actually like not go to sleep and be part of the show on a Monday night. Yeah. We might have to change the hour of the show just for Michaela.
I'm kicking Michaela's ass over there at that job.
Yeah, they are, man. They are.
And she's got 4 other podcasts too. So let's not act like Michaela's not in demand.
No,
she's
she is
clearly in demand.
She is. She's very in demand. But I want her to be part of the show too, and I want to make it convenient for her. So
yeah.
I don't know. How is it 8 o'clock time too crazy?
No, it's not. It's not. Yeah. I just want you to get some sleep, Speedy, and stop standing up and reading Transformers comic books.
Man, I got all these books. Look, I got all these books here that I don't even want to show you guys right now. I got a stack like this, and probably like a couple short, long boxes of books I haven't even read yet.
Speedy, you gotta cop the Eminem Spider-Man alternate cover.
Oh, it's already out of my price range, bro. It's probably like an $80, $100 comic book right now. Yeah.
Oh no, it's like more than that. 300.
Yeah. It's even more. Yeah. Well, when I was seeing it on the trending on the price guide, it was already going up. I was like, I don't need it.
Yeah.
I'll pass. I like Eminem just the way he is. Just the way he's at. I don't need him on my Spider-Man comic book cover. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one, man. Make sure you follow the podcast. If you wanted to see the audio version of this, by all means, give us a like there on the follow on your favorite podcast. Joey, have a good night, brother.
You too, man.
How they can follow you, sir.
At Joey Franchise, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch.
We're thinking about switching up to maybe 8 o'clock time for Michaela. What do you think? Hello?
Say it again?
We're thinking about switching up to an 8 p.m. time for Michaela so she could be part of the show before she falls asleep on us.
Yeah, that will work.
Oh, we'll see. We'll play around with it. We'll be a little flexible. We'll see. All right, brother. Y'all have a good one. Thank you so much, everybody, who's hanging out here with us here on the live show. We'll see you guys next week. By all means, stay nerdy. Go see the Avatar Way of the Water. Yeah,
Blue white people. I'm here for.
Blue white people.
Yeah, blue white people. Come on, baby. It'll be fine, man. It's gonna be just great. Y'all have a good night, everybody. Be safe.